Yeah, so hi guys. Long waiting for it. No, only a day. Yesterday I released my my first Pi package. A trading indicator used for the quant app. Uh, it's still a build. I'm still building more. I'm just adjusting right now to a number. It's 3 times faster. It's not yet uploaded. I first want to test this one. I want to see how if people use it, how they use it. I would like to get feedback on it, so I can improve maybe. I'll tell you the techniques in a minute, but first I have to share a little bit about the funded quant app. Um, So I made a few losses today. I made a big win, and that made the two small losses afterwards put me down a little bit. So I quit for the day, and I was thinking I'm gonna keep building my own thing. So guys, this is a quick view of what you'll see in a minute. This is my BT Nexus BT 2026 GitHub, where you can find the Liquidator Indicator as a GitHub, or you can get it on PyPy uh, as a Liquidator Indicator package, which you can also pip install. You can find all documents with it. All documents are also here. And this is the Nexus BT system. I will tell you about it in the next video. So let's move on. So yeah, I made a few wins with additions. I made a huge win, and afterwards I was just testing because I saw it was slowing down. It was equalizing a little bit here above, so I decided to play some smaller bets. Yeah, because that's actually what we're doing, betting. If you call it trading, okay, I call it trading as well, but some will call it betting because that's more the persons that do not know what they are doing. And that's why they call it a bet. I saw sometimes just call it a bet because it's uh, the way we speak about it here in our country. So what I actually did, I will invoke first the code for it and some explanation about it. I'll try to enhance this screen a bit so you can more easily follow. So as you can see, guys, this is what I've been building, the liquidator indicator. So it actually all started with an idea. First, I got the funding channel here, and with one idea led to another while testing, also keeping in mind the RBI system, research, backtest, and implement. So we first went over all the docs. That is one of my other previous videos to see what data we have from this API and what we could possibly do with it. Turn it into a signal, turn it into an indicator, which led me to this path, and I made an indicator. But I'm just looking for the original MD file, liquidations MD. So actually it all began with this file, and as you can see I'm currently retesting the test I did before, and that was running with the BT. I'm retesting it with my own indicator, and I made some yeah, synthetic licks, because I compared old licks data with fresh licks data that I'm collecting too right now, because I can use that for later backtesting. But from those two things, I made a huge set of data. And the funny thing is, this backtest is already running for 3 hours on 80% of my CPU. So my Nexus backtesting system is really pushing the envelope right now. But I'm happy I made it. I know it's fast. I know what it can do, so I do not have any concerns about that. Except my PC is a little bit slow, so I hope you guys will hear everything I say. So it actually started just with simple things, research, what to do, a design implementation plan. So the purpose was capture persist liquidations for hyperliquid in real time, provide alert, voice, telegram, and email. I get mails every time. The voice and telegram is not yet set up. Yeah, because I'm still in testing phase. I don't want to get spammed all the time. Once it's all set up, I can easily do this, getting alerts just before I have to set the buttons for significant liquidations. Offer backfill and dashboard ready CSV for analytics. So I actually first make an API call when I start up my WebSockets. First a backfill on API REST, and then I start the WebSockets, and I just get the data from there. I get
Error detected. Order book stale for Gala. Last update 5 minutes and 3 seconds ago. Check monitor immediately.
Yes, sorry about that, guys. So that was the wrong button. One of the sockets that is failing right now, but I had this one, Gala. Today is this one, another day, but yeah, this will reconnect, no problems. I don't have to worry about that. It's when they don't get enough data through, the web socket gets closed by the exchange, and if you don't detect that, you will have stale data. So staleness checks, very important, guys. So let's move on, because we have to cover a lot. Actually, this is just little screen. I will just go over, because this was just an initial idea of making a dashboard with metrics and panels, a chart, so you could already see what I made before. It took me a week for making adjustments, but you can't build something in a day. Well, you can, because actually I did build the indicator in 2 days. I put my back into it. I think I took 18 hours to build it all, and now I'm still building the number part. So that will be an update for maybe in a month, because I first want to see how this one performs, and how maybe somebody else would try to use it and tell me what he thinks about it. I am open for suggestions. I can take criticism, so please, I am also criticizing M. So uh, always welcome, guys. So the liquidator indicator, the README file you get with the package. Instead of relying on private liquidation event streams, this package analyzes public market data, trade funding rates, open interest to detect liquidation-like patterns and cluster them into actionable zones. Works with data anyone can collect from public exchange API or WebSockets. This does not mean, guys, because I actually made this a second purpose, so you can also inject the API data from MoonDev API, the liquidation data. It's designed that way, but I wanted to give also other people the chance who can't afford things to also make use of this package. They could be interested as well. So part of it is actually set up your own data sources and use your own data. Or if you're a member of the Quant app, then you're lucky. You have your API key you can plug in, and then you can use that data to make the indicator. I visualized it, but actually it's a kind of calculation that's happening in the back. You have to test it out a little bit, guys. It's also pretty new to me. I have to learn how to use it because I used much indicators before, but this is the first for me to ever even try and make one and hope it will actually be a good performing one. That's why I'm asking for your help, guys. If you have ideas, always welcome. So 100% public data. If you want, you can use it. Otherwise, multi-signal detection combines trades, funding rates, and open interests. Pattern recognition that identifies liquidation signatures from large sudden trades, forced liquidations, volume spikes, and rapid price moves cascades. Extreme funding rates, divergences over leveraged positions, open interest drops, liquidations happening now. Zone clustering, group inferred liquidations into support resistance zones, strength scoring weighs zones by USD value, recency and signal confirmation, optional data collectors, built-in helpers to stream live data. So yeah, then you have the installation, how you can use it, a quick start. Um, Please do read it. I made this. This is my first thing, so if something, normally it's all tested, but if something would be wrong, because I work on Windows, I never work on Linux before. I did, but in that time it was Macintosh, uh, the one with the floppy disk, the mini tower. That's the only one I had ever, and I did not really like it. I was a Windows man before, and I stuck to Windows. Okay, some say it's better, some say it's worse. I do not think Linux is worse. It's normally a little bit faster even, better in calculating and such. But I don't think it's worth the extra price. That's my personal opinion. So the package and fears, liquidation events from public market data, large trades, volume spikes and price moves, funding rates extremes. That's another one I added after. Open interest drops, also one I added later. Side mapping, zone clustering, so price mean, entry low high, total USD, count, strength, dominant side. It's all a bit volatile based also, I have to say, because I have to look also. Sorry guys, I have to concentrate on reading and talking at the same time. Real world results, test 1000 trades from trace JSON L, JSON large. So input 1000 public trades, 26 inferred liquidations. So one zone at 83,974, a total of 1,258 US liquidated. Strength was only 20%. With funding and open interest enhancement, detection accuracy improved 30 to 50%. So my first idea was rather not so good. So I added some more robustness to the system, so I could actually make it better. and now I want to see it perform. So next steps, collect live data is done, add funding collector, done, integrate with my strategy, done, and we're at this point. Now we are actually testing all the tests again with the indicator so we can actually see if this will actually perform as I hope so. Um, Sorry guys, the computer is a freezer. Ah, he's just backtesting, cooking. But I think he's almost overcooking. Integration guidance for algorithm trading. Run compute zones on completed candles. Um, Signal pattern example. Update candles and call zone equals lick compute zone candles. So this is all a little bit technical to read before you set up everything. Filter zones for strength bigger than the threshold and check if market price touches entry low, entry high. Confirm with the volume weighted momentum or order book depth. Size positioning proportional to strength with a cap. Set ATR based stop and slice execution for large orders. Practical tips. Debounce signals require confirmation over end candles. Check spread and depth and maintain a kill switch. That's very important. Maintain the kill switch because, like I said, it's just this indicator just has been born, so it could still have some bugs in it. So it's always best to have your exchange by your side. When something happens, you can intervene without any problems. Um, that's a little bit of technical side, so that's what you have to read yourself then. So I think we'll have to here. That was the README file, guys. Soon I'll get to the goodies, but I really want to go over these things with you. So I actually want to show you the first indicators. It's just quite a box with an entry point and an exit point, which is calculated on the volatility and the liquidations at that moment. It's the package at work. I just visualized it with some code, and to what I like to see when I see my indicator. Um, the only thing I see is the line is missing here. When it goes up, yeah, you will see it later in the dashboard itself. This is just an older picture for debugging purposes with my AI. So yeah, it would say, like it says here, I need to get this a little bit bigger if I can. 90% it would say here. So if I would take the entry above, if I have that chance, so if it would have been a breakout here, then I would say this is a possibly entry point. And if you go all the way back down, then you'll set your profit here, and then in the quant app you'll set your risk to 90. So you can, but I use 50 for, because someone asked, what are your settings? No problem. For me, it's 50, 45. I'm seeing a kind of cool pattern in it. Sometimes I just open my exchange and I just place a smaller TP or SL on the exchange, and that would be 25.20, because I sometimes see if there is not enough power or volatility behind it, then it's better that you cut short the trade instead of, or you can just use the close button here, but it's not available right now because I'm not in position. But let's move on with the indicator because that's why we're here, boys. Where is my indicator? Here it is. So this is the first picture, which I do really have to have some more power on my PC. Yes, this is the one. So it's actually a kind of indicator that shows us the clusters that are formed. So if you can see, this is a small cluster formed by a little bigger one, smaller one. This is a very huge. Well, not so huge, but smaller, huge. So these are possible real upward going until you see some gaps, because the back ones are lines are a little bit gaps between them. So yeah, um, super psyched about this. Also visualize it. This is the indicator that is based on lick data from the data layer from Hyperliquid. So this is not my own data that I'm using. I wanted to show you guys what is possible. I could also easily make the other indicator using this, but I want to show this for also people who can't reach the API uh, possibility. So yeah, now I have to. So I was talking about the backtest and generating synthetic liquidation data. So I took one file, another file, mixed it up, made a calculation about it, and it should check out how big uh, a data set is to make and look at the data set, how to make liquidations, and that's what we're doing here. Found so many liquidations on this data set that it's running on all these time frames. So now it's probably, I think here it's been running for 2 or 3 hours. So once it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, it will go faster and faster. So I think this BT will run for a day or two. This is, I said last time, this is the biggest one. No. This is the mother load. So I really hope I get this in one time, because I do not want to run it again, even though I have a very fast system. But yeah, sometimes with all the calculations, additions and such, you have to find yeah, the right keys. It could be that I'm making it a little bit too strict. I have to loosen some things to get better results. So then it's back to the drawing board. But no worries for now. We'll first have to see what is coming. And I will probably show you the results in the next video when I talk about the BT system. So actually, so the MoonDev liquidation heat map is the big one you saw here. The If it comes to screen, yep, there's one. So this is based on the MoonDev liquidation heat map data. Sorry, is a premium indicator that visualizes where liquidations will occur at specific price levels in real time. It helps traders identify potential support and resistance zones created by clusters of positions near liquidation. What you see, a visual heat map, right panel. So that's one we are talking about here. The enhancement, oh, sorry guys, you don't see it. I'll have to, voila. So as you can see, guys, I made some nice enhancements since the last time. This is the line I was talking about. See price cumulative. So it's going up, up, up. It's actually telling me this is going to push up. Although I made some loss today, it's still telling me it's going up. But as we know, it likes to pinball sometimes, depending on this. So I'll have to keep an eye on this, how this will perform in the next few days. Because when volatility hits, it surely would rise. I've already seen it in action a little bit, but I'm curious to see it more in action, of course. Then we also saw this one in action. It would say entry here when it has a possibility, when it reaches this point, to take it down and take 39% according to the current volatility that is calculated. So as we can see, there is not much to do on the exchange right now, so this can be right. This is more, he's telling me there is less, uh, or I get a small position size, or I just won't enter because I normally would take 50, and that's the line here. There's, if I enter here, the current settings are 50-45, then it would take profit here and take loss here. So, and this price, when this price goes up and down, then it would then these will move also, unless you are in a position, then these stay fixed and on screen, so I can see where it is leading me to. So if it goes up, this one till here, it would still be a little bit here, I think. So my my settings, sorry, my dashboard settings here, risk settings, would tell me to take it here, but the signaling of the dashboard says no, you should better lower the threshold of your TP to be sure in this set of markets. So I hope you're understanding a little bit of what I'm trying to tell you guys. Sorry. Um, like I said, it's also all a bit new for me as well, but I thought this was a very good idea since we're all on that train. I like to think about things. I started 4 years ago coding, and when Moon told me join the community, I did. So guys, little. So if you want, join the community. You're always welcome. We always like to help you. Uh, Moon and his entourage, they're very nice guys. They'll take you in. Uh, they'll learn you everything. I learned it in a few years, and now after 4 years, I'm starting graduate programming. I made my own GitHub uh, backtesting program project, and I now made my first package, Py package, still in updating it to use more languages because someone told me it would be better to spread it, and this is why I started with Numba. I will add some other things too, like C sharp, I think, but that is a rather a hard nut to crack because C sharp I have to alter too much. So I first will add some things that are possible so everyone can use it for certain. If you want to use the Quant app, please do step one first. This is not optional. Learn exactly how to use every feature of the Quant app. Watch the complete bootcamp series to understand risk management, session locking, and all the powerful tools at your disposal. It's worth your time, guys. I swear. So yeah, let's move on with the code. Um, where is it? Yeah, you can see it, guys, but I have to search on my screen. So we have the heat map. Okay. So the indicator guide. This is quite a doozy, it seems. It's all in the docs with the yeah with the package or on GitHub. So if you really want to read it thoroughly, please go and find it on my GitHub. The link is below, because else I will be talking here for hours and I will probably bore your pants off. So this is all about the Liquidator Indicator, the free part guide. Has nothing to do with the MoonDev API. This is the first build. So if you want to read it, go ahead. It's on the GitHub page. The Liquidator Trading Guide. So this is actually trying to tell you how you should look at it. I could maybe go over this one. Zone colors, blue zones. As you can see right now, it's an orange zone that would say we have to go short. This telling we're more near the long legs than the short legs somehow, because I'm seeing it otherwise. But I think it's because he's at the top. Because I tried to add something before, and he was talking then that we're near the top, but actually a little bit in the middle. So that is why this is probably like this. So blue zones support demand, short liquidations clustered here. Short got liquidated, forced buy pressure, price trends to bounce at these levels, fade strategy, buy near bottom of the blue zone. And it's all indicated on my screen, of course, because I made those little handy labels to make you guys see in next videos how this will perform and how I will use it to show you guys. I still need to debug because I see when in a long position he's still showing me a kind of short thing instead of the long, but it's not always. I think it's just a little bug. Orange zones resistance supply long liquidations clustered here. So as I just told you, this seems off. The seems off right now. It's the other way around. So that's the little bug. I kind of turned it around because we're no, no, no. Yeah, it should be the other way around because we're more near the short legs. So short with rising. So this would be in the other direction. It should say enter here and exit here or there. So thanks. By talking about it, I see this and I will take care of it as soon as possible. Because as I said in a previous video, I'm working on 3 projects, starting school. It's very, very busy for me. So price trends tends to reject at these levels. Fade strategy sell short near top of orange zone. So as you could see here, he says at the bottom. So I was right. This is a reversed logic in the dashboard app. Zone components: thick colored borders, light fill, solid center line, label on left. I tried a few times because they always got on top of each other and was not nice to view. Multi time frames. The zones are all combined. It's actually a calculation of the 10 minutes, the 1 hour, and the 4 hour zones. All that data is collected. There is a mean calculation about it, and that's how I become my lines. When zone aligned, stronger support. Zone overlapping. So trading strategies, fade strategy, counter trend. Um, these are some strategies I put in there. Join strategy, breakout momentum. Sorry. um, yeah, for an autistic guy, it's funny, guys. A breakout moment. No, sorry. It was an inner pleasure, a guilty inner pleasure. Scale strategy, add to winners. Already profitable position, price approaching next zone. So that's why I was telling you about this here. So here we are talking about this zone is nearing this zone, but this zone is big enough to push into this zone, to push into actually maybe in the middle of this. Could be. I'm not a mathematician. I'm not a sorcerer. Just a regular Joe like you guys. Exit strategy, danger zones, zone strength assessment, strong zones, high confidence, multiple time frames overlap, 1 plus 4 together, center line clearly visible, thick solid line, center formation within the last 2 6 hours, large zone height of over a half a percent of price, near current price within 2-3% distance, weak zones, low confidence, only 10M zone, no higher TF confirmation, faint narrow zone strength lower than 0.2, far from current price over 5% away, very old data over 24 hours since formation, small zone height below 0.2%. Real world examples, if you want to read them, go to the GitHub because I still have to go over a few more things, guys. So sorry I am racing over this, but I will try to keep my videos a bit shorter. I have to decide what to say and what not to say. So if you have questions, maybe you can find them in the troubleshooting. Um, if not, you can always ask your questions here below, or you can DM me on the Discord channel. Uh, Always welcome. Let's move on to the visual. Well, we also already saw the visual, but I want to show you the research I did before I started to build. This is how you guys should perform your research the best. Uh, for me, it all starts on paper. It's like making these videos every day. Um, I prepare first a paper with what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do. It makes it easier for me. Before I started this video, I put it all the, the goodies on top in the UI of the visual code, so I could easily show you guys uh, what you could see. See that some things are not really on screen, so I'll do this a little bit more like this. So the Liquidator Indicator visual guide is also available in the package. So yeah, guys, let's go over it. Zone colors explained. Blue zone support demand. If it wants to go, yes, it's going. So what happened? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit far. What happened? Short positions got liquidated here. Why it matters? Forced buying pressure created demand. What to do? Price approaching blue zone from above. Fade strategy buy near bottom of zone. Stop 1-2% below the zone. Target bounce back up to 77,000 plus. Um, Price breaking blue zone downward. Join strategy sell short the breakdown. Stop back inside the zone. Target next support level. So here is he is actually telling us how to ride the squeeze and take a bit up again. It's all basic visual example of what he is trying to show us in the indicator. Always nice to study it. Orange zones, resistance, supply. What happened? Long position got liquidated here. Why it matters? Forced selling, pressure created supply. What to do? Price approaching orange zone from below. Fade strategy, sell short near top or zone. Stop 1%, 2% above the zone. Target rejection back down to that price. Price breaking orange zone upward. Join strategy by the breakout. Stop back inside the zone. Target next resistance level. Another visual aid, but the other way around, and not like we are seeing it on screen right now. So, but that is a coding bug. It has nothing to do with the indicator itself, because I had to visualize it. I had to make some code for it. So yeah, the thick border. Um, it's a little bit explanation on how the build is. Center line. So it's all pretty nice explained, so you can really read and follow what you should be doing with the indicator, how to identify zone and time frames. So, but they're actually all in one, as you can see it on the screen here. They're all in one, but inside, if you would be, yeah, I cannot really see it, but inside there are more lines. Maybe I have to make them a little bit more clear. And those are the 10-minute zones, 1 hour zone, 4 hour zone. I think these are the 4 hour zone lines. Inside we should have it, maybe one here and one here as well, but I will have to visualize them a little bit more. Now put it back. Yeah, okay. I like it bigger. So let's go back to the indicator file. By zone opacity, so it's all a bit technical as well, because I really try to explain a new indicator, uh, something that maybe nobody ever has seen or thought of, uh, except Moon, because he made the liquidation app, which is very impressive. Because I even searched for this data on WebSockets and could not find anything. You can't get liquidation data from a WebSocket or an API REST call. You really have to find it on the node. I researched that also. Common visual patterns, 1, 2, 3. So if you're interested, guys, this is the way to go. Just try the package and see what it does for you. And please let me know. You can always talk to me through GitHub, Discord, or the mail address that is included in the package. And if you want to see additions, if you think, oh, we could maybe improve on this by doing that, I am currently testing, so I will know if I am doing something good or not. If not, I will have to retest it. Maybe have to rebuild, update my indicator a little bit. You never know. It's something brand new, so it's like the Quant app, brand new, all in testing phase. Also needs some debugging, but it's very nice working with it. I'm having a blast. I I first thought it was very hard because of the risk, and but once you know and get the picture of really getting being disciplined instead of really throwing it away, um, you'll get it, to see it as a game. It's actually a shooting game. I call it duck hunt. instead of quant hunt, duck hunt, because I was always shooting on Nintendo with my gun to the screen, and that's what I'm thinking right now when I see one at the top, 0 0. Poof, there's another duck gone. Quick visual checklist before taking trade, verify. So these are maybe handy to write down and put before you at your desk. So if you're not sure how to use it, you can see, oh, what I have to do. Oh, this, okay. So troubleshooting, um, very no zones, don't know only, ignore, focus on these zones. So it's actually a quite filled up, nice little file. So everything is on GitHub, guys. That's the heat map. We saw this before. This is the, I think, data from the data layer. This is what I researched, guys. So I started with this, went over to this, went over to this, then this. So always first time is research, then backtest, what we are currently doing right now, and then implement. So for now, I already backtested the strategy, the same one, but without my own new indicator. So this will be a perfect test to test it out on a backtest to see how it will perform, how it would have performed in the history, in the past. So then we can maybe find a reliable uh, piece of backtest, because they're all done with my premium analysis tools from my backtesting system, Monte Carlo, walk forward, permutation levels, and I get heat maps of every strategy showing me the 2D, 3D. I will share everything when it's ready. I will go over a few files because I'm actually building my library of 164 strategies. I just have to add some wrappers to it so I can run it in my own system, and then I can retest them all and show you how the BT system is working actually. So yeah, guys, if you're interested, so this is the live monitor app prototype, still with new indicators, my own made indicators. Very proud of this. I hope it performs like it should. So as we could see, this is the line of liquidations. It only went up, 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 up. So this is seems correct. Now we'll have to wait and see when it goes down again. Will this go down or will it keep going up? Because it's all new. I still have to see how it performs. But for now, I can only say it looks very good. I already made some trades, but not with the indicator. I was getting signals from the strategy, and I lost a few dollars in the end. So I'll have to wait off my backtest, maybe 2 3 days. Everything will be done. Everything will be overcooked, and pray to God it will be, and that there is one good backtest between it. Otherwise, it's back to the drawing board. Adjust some params. Maybe lose another indicator. Not mine, but there are quite a lot indicators in the backtest, and that's why it's taking so long. It has to take in account for large data sets. It has to take in account for the liquidation data. it has to take an account for all the time frames that has to be tested. So yeah, it's one of the biggest ones I've ever made. So guys, I hope I made an enjoyable movie for you. Yeah, I always say movie. I hope you had some popcorn. I hope you enjoyed it. So really, guys, I made this for anyone to use. I would like some feedback on this if you would like to share. I'm not a criticist guy. I like to be criticized, but please do be kind with your words, because only with a kind word you'll get farther with me than trying to treat me like a dog. Uh, I like to treat people like they treat me. So if you're be kind to me, I will always be kind to you. I never have second thoughts about something. For me, I'm just a plain guy with a passion of coding right now, passion of trading, passion with a goal. For the creator, it's trying to catch Jim Simons. He's been trying for a few years now, and he's actually succeeding. In these years, I've seen him grow. So my opinion is he is doing things good, the good way, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to follow an example that for me is more of an idol. He became my idol. He kept me sane while I was in a bad place after my wife died after Corona. Um, this kept me sane, and now with my neck hernia, I have to rethink my job, rethink my life. So I am lucky I found him 4 years ago, because 2 years ago it happened, my work accident. And so I am quite lucky I fell into this Discord channel and learned how to code, learn how to automate my trading. This is something else. This is a funded quant app. He wants me to explain to you guys how to work with it, how you could enhance your own trading, how you could benefit from a side script, side bot like I am trying to use, because this was all thought up in just a single day. Actually, I got the chance. I just went for it on the funding channel, moondev.com/funding, and I just signed up and I just built this in a day or two. This app, the side app, and yeah, a week later, look, we're just keep building, building, building. We keep that train moving. It's like when I see Licky's coming, then I always say, "Come on, Bo, Licky, Licky, keep that train moving." And this would be a train. Maybe this and this one would follow into each other. This and this one will follow into each other. Uh, I don't give financial advice, but just trying to see what I am seeing in my indicator. So yeah, guys, uh, I'm patiently awaiting for any questions. Hope you liked the video, and I hope to hear from you soon, guys. Bye.